Let's make an origami rectangular tray. Here's a little sample. It's a collapsible box that opens from the middle. This one is made from an 8.5 inch square. Here's another 8.5 inch square. It has some existing guide folds. The top and bottom are folded to a third point, making these top and bottom panels 1/6. In the horizontal direction, it's folded in thirds. Let's continue on making our rectangular tray. Fold the left-hand third in, take the open edge and bring it to this fold that you just made. Make a nice sharp crease. Open that right back up and bring these top edges to meet this center line. So from this side, from the open edge, I'm going to bring a triangle down to the center. And from this folded edge, I'm going to bring this triangle down to meet it. Let's do the same thing on the bottom. The open edge triangle, and then this is actually a doubled piece of paper, a little harder to fold. Bring that also to meet the first triangle. Now we're finished with this left side, this left third, and let's close that third in half. Close it back up. Let's try the second side now. We're working in this right-hand third. Bring it over to the center. Take the open edge and bring it back to the fold. We're just repeating exactly what we did on the left third. Open that panel right back up. Now we have that nice center guide fold here. Bring the folded paper, the folded edge over, and the open edge over to meet in the center. You can see I did both of those at the same time. You can choose either way. You can bring them over one at a time, or you can bring them over together. Take just that panel from the right-hand side and fold it closed as well. Now we have this nice boat shape, and we're finished with all our guide folds and hidden folds. So let's reach into the middle, open up the box. You can see that's where my third marks were, and start to pinch these corners. Work your way around the box. We're trying to get this box to collapse. It helps to define the bottom of the box a little bit right here, and to kind of keep pushing in from all sides until you get that box collapsed. So there is our origami rectangular tray. Now, you might not want to have a finished box that has all these lines on it, but what's really useful is to use this box as a template. So here's another box that I made from an 8.5 inch square. This is going to be my template to make the next box. This time I'm using a paper that has a pattern on it. So in that case, you'll want to have your pattern side up to start. So I'm using this box as my template. This is 1/3 of my paper. This paper is also 8.5 by 8.5. And I made one mark here. I'm just going to fold right to that mark to get my thirds in the horizontal direction. And then I can use that fold to help me find the second one. So across your paper, it's folded in thirds. Now I need to find two marks, one that comes from the top and one that comes from the bottom. So here are my third marks in this direction, and instead of folding on that line, I'm folding to that line. This fold, in my paper anyways, is against the grain, so it's just a little more ornery to fold. And you can see it has a few more wrinkles because of the against the grain fold. And let's do the same thing at the top. Folding to that third point. And now I have all those guide folds we started with. Thirds and sixths. Let's continue. Take the left-hand side, bring it over to the middle, fold that open edge back to the fold. Open that right back up and bring down the triangle from both sides. You can always make little adjustments. Repeat that on the bottom. Bring over the triangle, second triangle, and fold your paper closed. Let's work in the right hand third. Here's the open edge. Bring it back to the folded edge. Open it right back up. Bring down, this time I'm going to try bringing both triangles down at the same time. That seems to work well. Bring both down at the same time on this one. And fold that side closed. Now I have this boat shape, and I'm going to reach in the middle, open up the box, start to pinch those corners in order to shape the box. Push a little bit on that bottom, top and bottom edge of the bottom, and then collapse that box down. So there you go. There's a pattern box, my original box, my template, so many of these boxes. Have fun. There's a lot of uses for these and lots of variations. Enjoy.